Yo, what's up? Travis here. It is bright and early in the morning, and I'm about to cook a metabolic, fat-burning breakfast. And I've been getting a lot of requests from people wanting to see what I eat for breakfast. And for this particular time, I took a recipe straight out of Metabolic Cooking, and I'm going to give it a go. It looks pretty good. Come on over here. Look at all the ingredients we got here. We're going to be using 6 egg whites, and I'll show you how you can separate those real quick. We got some avocado, tomatoes, cilantro, and half of an onion. And I'm going to show you basically how we're going to make this. It's going to be real quick. Kind of chopped all that stuff up, kind of pre-prepared. But this is the Huevos Mexicanos breakfast, and I've been on a paleo kick for the last, 2.5, 3 weeks, so I'm making sure everything's kind of paleo friendly with this. But first things first, I'm going to take you through the steps here and show you this kick-ass fat-burning breakfast. So, alright, our first step is we're going to put some oil into the pan, and this recipe actually called for olive oil, but I'm going to use coconut oil. I just like coconut oil a little bit better. And so with coconut oil, it's solid at room temperature, so you just got to heat it up a little bit. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball it a little bit. Just pour a little bit in the pan, just as much as we need. So we got that in the pan. And then you're going to take your onions. Go ahead and throw your onions in the pan. So what we're going to do is saute those up a little bit. So we got those in there. Go ahead and put those on low heat, and we'll let those start cooking up. Alright, now the second part, while our onions are cooking, I'm going to go ahead and separate the egg whites. Okay, that's real easy. You don't have to buy, just the egg whites. You can just buy regular eggs. I'll show you how you can separate that using pretty much nothing at all. So, you got your bowl here, just crack your egg open. And what you're going to do is just separate it. So, kind of spill it into one side. Let the white separate from the yolk. Discard. Good to go. And this recipe calls for 6 eggs. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. With 6 eggs. Just real quick here. Alright, so after we get the eggs separated, I'm going to take a tablespoon of chili powder. Go ahead and throw it in with the egg whites. We're just going to mix that up a little bit. So we get a nice little spicy, tasty egg mixture here. Our onions are still sauteing in the oil, so we're going to let those go a little bit more. And we're going to add our eggs, so just in a few seconds. Alright, now we got our mixture of chili powder and eggs, and our onions are pretty much done cooking. Okay, so I'm just going to spill my eggs in there. Oh yeah, good stuff. Okay, and then what we're going to do is let that cook about halfway. Then I'm going to add in all the ingredients, okay, all the other ingredients here. Now, just a real quick tip. For these, if you are going to make this particular recipe, I would recommend first chopping up your ingredients, especially if you got some place to be in the morning, like real quick, because you can make this in 15 minutes tops if you have everything chopped up like the night before. That's typically what I do, is I have stuff chopped up in Tupperware ready to use in the morning, so I can just grab it and go. So we're going to let our eggs cook a little bit here, and then I'll throw in the rest of the ingredients, and we'll be right back. Alright, so our eggs are pretty much almost cooked, so I'm going to go ahead and throw in all the other ingredients. So we got cilantro, tomatoes, and then we got chopped up avocado. I'm just going to mix all that stuff up. Looks delicious. Alright, our eggs are pretty much done, and our breakfast is done. So, I got kick-ass breakfast here. Bunch of fat-fighting foods. Thermocharged foods is what they are. So like the cilantro, the onions, the tomatoes, the chili powder, all that stuff helps raise up your metabolism, especially the eggs. Good source of protein. Then you got your avocados, which is an awesome source of fat. Okay, don't be afraid to eat your fats. And then cooking with the olive oil or the coconut oil, that is another good source of fat. So be sure to be cooking with that stuff. We don't have any carbs in there really, other than the vegetables, very low amount. So a good high protein, moderate fat meal, help you kick butt, burning fat. That is my breakfast, the Huevos Mexicanos, straight out of the Metabolic Cookbook. So check it out. I'm going to be trying a bunch of other recipes as well. But here's one of my favorite ones I saw out of there, so can't wait to dig into it.